what area of the 305 you at?
Well, I'm not there anymore, but I grew up. I'm from Little Haiti, and I grew up in East Side, North Miami.
Oh, little Haiti, man.
Yeah.
So and homie, you talk about America was never great, bro. Man, come
Yep.
on, dog. You got people from Haiti, Dominican Republic, Puerto Ricans, Cuban. You got every single country that you can think of coming down through our way, and you telling me America's not great, bro?
Yeah, America was never great. You know about American history, don't you?
I know all about American history. Tell me something that America's not great about.
Racism.
So what? Racism is in every country.
That makes it
You
not
hear me?
great.
And every man, shit. Tell me one country that racism don't exist.
Won't be able to tell you. There's always going to be racist people.
You
What
just
I'm saying is, hold on,
ass, bro.
hold on,
Listen,
live.
you
Give me a
would
second.
never leave
live,
this country
live.
to
Hold
go
on,
to
bro.
another country.
Live. Give me a second. We're gonna have a discussion. We gotta have a back and forth. All right. Check me out. So, when it comes to America, the problem with America that I have, the reason why I say it's never great is not just I don't base America just off its like what is done and a whole bunch of people want to come here. The reason why people want to come here is because it has money. You know what I mean? It has opportunity. That's cool and all. But the way that through American history, the way that it's treated its citizens and the things that it's done all across the world, it's not been great. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about its character, not the fact that they just have money.
I came from another country. You hear me? Well, my people came from another country.
Which one?
We didn't come here because there's money here. We came from Cuba. Okay? We ain't come because there's money here. You hear me? Because we could stay in Cuba and have our people send us money. We came over here because we have freedom of speech. We got the liberty to set up our own business. Try that in another country. I'll wait.
You can set up a business in Haiti. You can set up a business in Bahamas.
Yeah. Man, that's a third world country. Go set it up in China. I dare you.
You can set up a business in China. China is the
Go do it there.
China is
Go do
currently
it.
China is currently one of the wealthiest countries on the planet, bro. They're playing business in China. The app we're using
Not
right now.
business-
Hold on.
You cannot create
Hold on,
a business in China,
live.
dog.
Hold on, bro.
You cannot even own a house in China.
Hey,
That's how I
live.
know you don't know.
Live. The app you're using right now is owned by a Chinese company. What are you talking about?
It's actually not Chinese company. Remember,
ByteDance
he
is
got
a Chinese company, my friend.
Congress, and he said, Singapore. I'm not Chinese. Singapore.
Right. The
Do you
CEO,
remember? 'Cause
the
I remember
CEO,
real
live.
well.
Hold on, live. Listen, the CEO is not from China, but ByteDance owns TikTok, and ByteDance is from China.
Yo, why do you love rich people? Why do you love them?
Why do you
Yeah.
love gay people? Why do you love gay people?
Okay,
Why do you
everybody
suck
pause.
dick?
Everybody
Why do you
pause.
rub
Crap
dick
about
with another
gay
man?
people.
Everybody
man.
pause.
Right
Everybody
that
pause.
way.
Everybody pause. Everybody pause.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. Hey,
I offended you, huh?
hey, KP. Are you
Yes.
are you over 18 and you disagree with something I have on the board, or you don't?
I'm over 18, and give me a second. Let me find out if I disagree with anything. I disagree with reparations for black people.
Okay, cool. Pause for me real quick. All right. So, Mr. Live, let me go ahead and finish my discussion with you. You can build a business in China. China is the second wealthiest. Actually, China is the wealthiest country in on the planet right now. It just overtook the European Union. So saying that China you can't have a business in China is false. And not only that, 93% of Chinese citizens own a home. So you're wrong there as well. What I'm talking about when I talk about
I didn't.
when I'm talking
Hold
about-
up. I said you cannot buy a home in China. Stop lying, bro. Google it. You cannot open a business in China. Google
Right.
it.
If I'm not a citizen in China, of course I can't open a business or buy a home in China. That's just their
Stop
rules.
lying. Stop lying.
But
You'll never
if you
be a
become
citizen of China.
if you
You'll
become a
never
citizen
be
of China,
citizen of China.
if you become a citizen
How
of
you gonna become
China,
a citizen of China?
I don't know how I can become a citizen. I don't want to go to China, so I'm not gonna become a citizen there.
So you're talking out your ass. You
no, I'm
cannot.
not. Hey,
Yo,
all right,
Mr.
all
Live,
right, be
now
quiet,
I'm
be quiet for a
down.
second, be quiet for a
Let
second,
him
be quiet
talk.
for a second, be quiet for a second,
Fuck
Mr.
outta
Live.
here, bro.
Let him talk.
Mr. Live, you're gonna be quiet for a second, bro. All right. If you keep doing that, I'm just gonna kick you off. I told you we're gonna have a discussion. You don't do that on my live. Are you mature enough to have a discussion with me, or are you not?
You should admit it. You don't know shit.
Are
bro.
you mature enough to have a discussion with me, or are you not?
You just saying lies though.
All right.
Nah, kick that.
None of that shit you saying is facts. I don't give a fuck. I ain't no pussy nigga. I meet up. It sounds like you
Okay.
said you was from down here, but you ain't from down here. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason that
Really?
you ain't in Little Haiti no more.
Really?
You hear me? There's a reason. You
The
ain't in
reason I'm
Miami
not
no
in
more,
Little
bro.
Haiti anymore
Yeah.
is because
Yeah.
I moved in with my wife.
Man,
Something
come on,
that you will
nigga.
never have.
Man,
you
you
punk ass pussy ass bitch.
you a Democrat, bro.
You punk ass pussy ass bitch.
Yeah, screw that
All
guy.
right. So KP, how's it going?
Fuck that guy. Yo, what's up, man? How you
I'm all
doing?
right. So, you said that you disagree with.
Hey, I'm
reparations, correct?
gonna cut you off and say we probably agree on 80 to 90% of stuff, dude. we're not gonna disagree on a lot, but I would love to talk about the 10 to 20% that we do disagree on. So we can go there.
All right, cool. You said the first thing that you said was reparations. What did you want to talk about with reparations?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, what do you want to like bring up with that? That's a hard thing to quantify, to justify. I mean, I don't know. You know, that's the first thing. That's number 3 on your list. So, I mean, I don't have a strong feeling one way or the other, but I find it hard to quantify or justify. So, you know, maybe
It'll
you
be-
can change my mind on it.
It'll be hard to. I'm not gonna lie, say that's not gonna be hard to implement. It could be hard to implement, but it's not hard to justify. Because when it comes to reparations, we're not only have to talk about slavery. We have to talk about the effects of slavery, meaning redlining, the war on drugs, the black codes, Jim Crow, etc. All these things economically and socially affected black people, and it even affects them to this day, especially redlining. If you look at redlining, some of the worst neighborhoods that exist in America, where black people live, were all redlined. All of them, every single one. You know, I mean, there's not one that wasn't. So we know that economically affected black people, and the reason why that African Americans and white Americans don't have don't have like equitable, like almost the same amount of wealth, is because of redlining and because of those issues that brought with it. Because redlining didn't only affect. Hold on, give me a second. Redlining didn't only affect home ownership.
Yep.
It also affected the education system, and it also affected the health system as well. Because clinics and hospitals were not in those areas. But if you go to the suburbs, you will see more clinics and hospitals. So it affected health. It affected the environment because businesses started polluting in areas that were redlined because there was no insurance in those areas. It affected even insurance. It affected a lot of things. You see what I'm saying? So because of those reasons,
Yeah.
reparations is the only way to fix that.
What's your vision? And again, I'm not against it, but I really want to hear your vision. What is your vision for a reparation
Reparations?
thing? Where it's kind of like done, and it's not going to change the racial disparity and the privileges in this country. You know what I mean? Like reparations are not gonna. They're not going to change things, unfortunately, with everything going on. So I'm for it, but I want to know what is the expectation, and you know, what is the line of who gets it? Like, you know, I don't have it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a white guy. I got a white wife. If I had a black wife, you know, does my half black daughter get something? Like, how do we judge who gets the reparations? I guess.
Okay. Yeah. So reparations should be, at least in the United States, should be people who are descendants. I'm not sure what's going on with TikTok tonight. I'm sorry, y'all. I do apologize. I'm sorry about that. Okay. So when it comes to reparations, what it should be, I think it should be for descendants of African slaves in the United States, descendants of slavery, essentially. So people who came afterwards, like my parents who came from Haiti, we probably won't qualify for reparations, and I don't think we should. Our reparations should come from France. Same thing with people from Jamaica and people from Nigeria. The reparations should come from the UK, etc. So in the United States, it should be descendants of African Americans, which descendants of American slaves, which we can easily find that out. They kept records of all this stuff. There's immigration records still exist. You know what I'm saying? So we can easily find that all out. Someone like your daughter, for example, if your wife is African American, then she would qualify, as would your wife. You see what I'm saying? The way that we would do it, I would think it should be something like monetary compensation, but not just monetary compensation, but a repair of the systems that affected African Americans, such as the real estate system and criminal justice. And what would be good about fixing the criminal justice system and the education system is that it wouldn't only be poor whites. I mean, it wouldn't only be black people who benefit from that. It would also be poor whites.
So it's not so much a singular payment. Are you talking about a like annual payment of people who have been affected? God, how do I say this? Genealogically by you know by prejudice or slavery.
Say that one more time.
Uh, is it going to be a one-time payment, one-time thing, or is that an annual thing paid to those who have been discriminated against, like based off of uh, uh, you know,
Yeah, it should probably be an
prejudice
annual
and
thing
or
because like a one lump sum is probably impossible to do. If you take in like the
it's so hard.
calculation,
It's so hard to figure out, right?
yeah, it's
Like, yeah.
the thing is the all the when you take a look at all these the economic effects of the economic effects of that this country did to African Americans, the quantifying that number, you're gonna get into the trillions of dollars. So one whole lump sum payment is kind of probably gonna be impossible to do, but you can do something annually.
And just to make it clear, you don't hold current white people, as vaguely as that is, responsible for the prejudices, uh, you know, of the past. You know what I mean?
I blame more of the
Because
system.
yeah, obviously I'm a white dude in this era, and I hate what's happened in the past. But like, I'm kind of sitting here like, God damn, I didn't do anything
The issue is more of the.
to
Hey, I appreciate y'all hitting. Let me hit that goal, y'all. Appreciate that. The issue is more of the system. When I talk about issues of like white supremacy and stuff like that, I speak about it more as a system than as individual people because y'all. I would say this, right? I've always said this. I truly believe that most white people, even white conservative, even white conservative people, I truly believe that most of them are not actually hateful racists. It's just built on racial ignorance, and that's actually not y'all fault. This country is built on racial ignorance because we're still largely segregated. Yeah, sure, we can speak to each other over the internet, and I can go to any diner in California and walk all in and not get shot. Sure, that's fine. But my kids, black kids and white kids, mostly go to different schools.
wait.
We mostly
You wouldn't get shot.
Right, exactly. So we mostly
Go.
go to different. What I'm saying about when I say when we're living in a mostly separated society, we go to different schools. We live in different areas. We're in different circles. You see what I'm saying? So it's not one of
Wait,
those
no, we
things
don't.
where.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
Hey, hang on.
Hold on, wait, hold on.
Hang on.
KP, KP.
I grew up with.
Yeah,
I
I
grew
know.
up mixed.
I got you. I understand
1,000%.
you. I
I'm
understand
not saying.
you.
Hey, listen. I'm
KP.
not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying it's perfect.
All
I
right,
got you.
Kay,
But
let him
KP,
I
talk.
grew up.
KP,
Listen,
hold
I'm
on, KP,
35. I'm
KP.
35 years old.
Pause
No
real
one
quick for me,
cares how
KP.
old you are.
Pause for me real quick, KP. Pause me real quick. I understand that you personally, he left. I understand, KP, that you personally didn't grow up that way, but the majority of the country is that way. That's what I was going to say. All right, Tommy, you there? Tommy,
Tommy?
Sorry about that.
not a problem. Tommy, how's it going?
So great.
So, Tommy, are
So
you over 18 and do you disagree with something I have on the board?
I'm 49.
Disagree with something I have on the board?
Well, not real. I disagree with something you were discussing. Hold on one second. The one thing I disagree with you about reparations is I don't really think the government should have to pay it. I think there's people, individuals, and corporations that have profited from slavery, and I think that's more traceable as well. Like there's company, like Santa Fe Railroad, Union Pacific,
Hmm.
all of the banks, all the insurance companies that insured individual slaves and plantations. I think those are the people that profited, would have turned into billions and trillions of dollars. And I don't think the taxpayers, I think it'll be letting those people off the hook, basically, as well.
Before
'Cause those-
before you answer that, can I just say, what about the fact that this whole country was built on the backbone of slaves and they never got any payment for that?
Correct. That too.
That is correct. All right, but Damon, give me 1 second, all right?
Mhm.
But Tommy, the reason why I would include y'all, give me a second, man. I don't know what is going on with with TikTok today. It's just so weird right now. All right. So the reason why I say that the government should also be involved in it is not only just because of what Damon pointed out, but also because they were complicit in this. When it comes to redlining, for example, that was a government policy, and all the other private businesses just kind of went along with it. So was the war on drugs, so was Black Code, so was Jim Crow. Those are all government policies.
I agree with that. But who runs the government? Big
The
business.
U.S. The U.S. And what is the U.S.? If you're calling
Yeah.
the U.S. a business, then doesn't that mean the U.S. owes to pay them out? And what is the U.S.? Taxpayer funded. So who deserves to pay reparations? Taxpayers.
Yeah, pretty much.
I guess.
Make sense?
No, it makes sense, but I think it would also be easier to go after them because, I mean, do you like look how look at the trajectory of our government? Do you really think anyone is going to get anything out of them positive from now on?
Okay, but
Not
how
the
about
current
the
one.
fact that they gave Asian Americans reparations?
Yeah, but how long ago was that?
In the 80s.
It doesn't matter.
That
They
was
still
30 years
gave
ago.
Asian American
Oh,
reparations.
okay. I
Yes,
just want to
30
make
years
one
ago.
point.
No,
I
you,
just
you,
want to make.
you tell them. I'm muting.
I just want to make one thing clear. I am 100% in support of reparations.
Mhm.
100%. I'm just playing a little bit devil's advocate. I am for reparations. I'm just saying that I think the easier route would be because they have all the money as well. I think of all the money that they have stolen from everybody being slaves the most, I think of all the wealth that we have ever accumulated, almost 90% of it is frozen. We don't even have access to it. So I
I'm
think
not
we
sure
should
what you
start
mean.
going after that, reparations and otherwise. Okay, so big corporations, right? Of all the wealth that this country has ever acquired,
Mhm.
they have like 87% of it frozen from us. It's in their control, and all of us are only fighting for 13% of the wealth ever created.
Oh yeah, yeah, I do agree, which is why like a working class revolution needs to happen soon. You know what I mean? Give me 1 second. God damn it, yo, what is going on with my internet tonight? I might hit a quick reset, y'all, because I'm not sure what's going on with the internet tonight. All right, so yeah,
Before you do that, bro, I just want to say I love how educated and what's the word? I can't think of the word right now. But how you articulate yourself, that's the word.
All right.
Articulate.
Gotcha. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. I think I have to restart real quick. My internet's being buggy. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, everyone. Y'all follow me, and I'll be right back. Okay.